Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Gigi and today we keep playing some Witcher Wild Hunt. We were going to find the daughter and the wife of the Baron, and we just made sure that we saved their unborn child spirit, so they will get us to the place they are hiding. So all we have to do right now is sit here and wait until the spirit shows up and starts getting us to the place we are needing to go. So let's see.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Yeah. So let us follow the spirit. Well, the beginning of this game it's a little bit, like not a little bit, but more of just stalking, and that's why I think that's why many people they don't feel the courage to play the game. They don't feel the need to play the game. More exactly. Because, it's a lot of dialogue, a lot of lore, a lot of finding out stuff. But trust me, when it gets to the action, and it never stops. You only have full-time action after action. So yeah, just bear with the game for the beginning and bear with it for a while, and you will get the results after that. So it got us to this house over here.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though.
Let's see. So we see some
Horseshoe. No way a
horseshoe.
pitch burner could afford a horse.
We see a glass
A
here.
bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
And what is this? Let's see this.
Clothing.
Clothes.
Can I change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Cool. So let's
Wants to show me something more.
keep following. Leave me alone. Blue mutagen. I like that. Anyway, let's keep going. And there are plenty of games that do this, like follow this, go there, go do that. But this game is doing it in a very interesting way. Like I like going there and doing that. Makes you feel helpful, it makes you feel nice. Especially I'm currently following an unborn baby that will lead me to his parents. Well, his mother and his sister. Or her sister, sorry.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Oh, these guys, they explode and they die, so should pay a little bit of attention.
Come on.
Oh, they do a lot of damage, so maybe pay more attention. Yeah. Oh. It's cool when we go like oh no!
Examine that horse carcass.
I don't know. I had the shield on. Okay. That's good. Let's meditate until the morning. I don't like not seeing anything, where we're going and everything about that. Plus we get a little bit of recovery for our potions. Bones.
Bones have been here a while.
The saddle.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Yep. Ribs.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Legs.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
And the head.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
Cool. Let's summarize this.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Well, I don't see any bodies, so
Trail goes on.
probably.
Good thing it doesn't end here.
Okay, I will loot these guys because I will need this. Oh, monster brains and stuff. This you use to make new potions and stuff like that. That will help you eventually. Always loot everything, I say. Especially because the alchemical parts, they don't count as weight. So you can take as many as you want. Let's go. Follow the spirit. Taking us to this village. Where? I think it's a single house. Not a village. Probably someone is living here, so let's see. Maybe we get a little bit of information.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Let's go. Okay, just go inside people's houses.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy?
Yep,
Quiet, boy.
kids. Gotta love the kids.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one.
Well, he
lifted
does
a
get a
finger
little
for to
bit
stop him.
crazy when he's drunk.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
So,
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes.
damn.
I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got
So I
spooked
think
and
she-
tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother.
Yeah.
But my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
So it's like a curse.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did
Maybe
that.
she made a
Owed Miss
deal with
Tamara.
someone.
3 moons passed, a fever gripped my
I
boy.
think with the witch.
We thought he
maybe.
was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my
Well,
missus
dude, you
told
look
me
like 24,
a
so
time
you're
of
about
war and contempt's come,
over the
a time
middle
of
age.
folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
The marks.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Well, we
Thanks
keep on
for your
going.
help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
We'll see, kid.
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
We will see, kid. Anyway, Phantom. Shall we keep
So
going?
here our paths diverge.
Ah,
Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
damn, no! Damn! We should go and find Tamara first, you know, before going back to the Baron, so I have some information for him, in case he's going crazy on me. The dude does miss a couple of shingles into his head. Okay, let's go to the crossroads. Oh, or Hangman too. From here we can get very close. Come on, Roach, they're coming after you. Roach, no. Not going there. What am I doing here? I don't understand. Maybe I can go around here and swim. Why not? I think she should be around here. Yeah. Notice board. Okay, let's get some more stuff. I will do them on my own time because they take very, very, very long. And usually not repay with too much of a stuff. It's a lot of materials and some items that I will not use. Anyway. Yeah, bro, yeah, I will use this and this. It sharpens our sword and strengthens our... Oh, here we are.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek send you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Yeah.
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Come on, girl. Your papa needs to know where you are. Oh! Cats don't like me at all. In game. In reality, they do. I have plenty of cats with me.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yes.
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
He knows something.
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then
Definitely
that
made a
creature leapt from the woods. I don't
deal
know what
with
it
the
was, but
devil.
it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And then that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Well, if they wanted her dead,
Before I agreed
Yeah.
to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
yes.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching
They
a
never
bottle.
change
Next dozen years,
drunkards.
pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum,
Poor
the
kid.
thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
He crossed the line long ago. She should not have been there anymore. But it's so hard to get out of this type of relationships. Because, especially if there are powerful men, very, very hard. Sorry for the kids that have to go through this, you know.
What will you do now?
Find my mum?
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends.
The
They'll help me.
flame.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the
Yep.
Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men.
Yeah, very
They'll help
righteous.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless
Do
you
they
with its
know?
warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's
Yep.
easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him.
I really
That
doubt
bit of
it.
my life.
That will never be gone.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slave.
This looks so
Though I hear you're
Nilfgaardian.
good at tracking things down.
This guy.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You
Well,
don't need
it may be,
mutations
but-
to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples.
It's cool that this game gives you the opportunity to be, you know, emotionless or to put your own self in there. Because many choices, they are like no emotion in them. Just give me this and that's it. I'm gone. But if you play your own style, you can, you know, put a little bit of your own perspective into it. Pretty cool.
Glad you know who I am.
Really gives
Haven't
the
introduced
feeling
yourself, though.
of belonging
Graden, witch
in
hunter
some
in the
of the
service of His
story.
Royal Majesty
Cool.
Radovid of
Very
Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for
Yeah,
Tamara,
he
she can make her own
Told
decisions.
me to find her, not to bring her back.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the
Bro should
Eternal
stop
Fire thank
playing
you.
with fire because he's coughing a lot. That's whatever.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Young
Hope you know what you're
people,
getting into.
young
I've
people
never been
joining
more certain.
cults.
The Eternal Fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
Girl, I hope you have a better life than... Oh, the cat. Licking yourself in front of me. Nibbles. Licking yourself in front of me, Nibbles. In front of me, Nibbles. Oh my god. That's a freaking awesome name for a cat. Yeah, the towns are a bit mazy, but you get to find your way if you want. So let's go and talk with the Baron and tell him what we found out. By the way, I recommend you do this because I kind of hazily remember when I played the game for the first time, I didn't go there, and he has some stuff to comment and still sends you to do that. You know, do like you will do the job, because he sent us after her. So if we come back only with the information, yeah, I followed the spirit and found nothing, he will not take it well. Oh.
Remember me?
Yes.
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Ah, so I did save
Never
him.
forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Bro, I have no idea if I saved you because I only saved the horses. Man, I'm glad though. Nobody should burn alive for the eternal fire. Okay, let's go see the drunkie.
Witcher, a word, please.
Yes, Sergeant.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Bro, I will beat you up so bad. Well, his face already looks like he was beaten up. All of them, they have red noses, so... I mean, it's war. Come on, guys. Do we expect something else from the people? Do we expect them to go through it like with flowers and fireworks? No. War, it's bad. You'll do anything to forget it. I'm so glad I never got involved in anything like that. Cool and all, but only for if you watch it on TV. I like movies and stuff, not the real thing. What's going on nowadays, so bad, and you can see how it really affects the entire world. Anyway, enough blabbing. Let's go back to the Baron.
There you are.
Hey, Baron.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them.
Yeah, spent hours not being near you,
She
bro.
was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
I really don't want to feel anything for this
Let's
guy
go
because,
inside. It's a bit chilly out.
you know, if it was only one time happening, like he did something wrong one time or two times,
Any
okay,
news for me?
you can change.
Your
But
daughter's
he
in
did it for
Oxenford.
19 years.
What the blazes?
Why?
She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Bro,
Never offered to do that.
yep,
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
yep.
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe
When will she come home?
Never.
and that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her rooms await. I sent away for new pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
If I tell him I don't blame her, he will get angry, so let's try this.
Sooner you accept this, the better. Face it, You haven't been the best father.
I have not. True.
Yeah,
Her
yeah, yeah.
change would be different. If only she'd return. If only they'd both come back. Maybe all is not yet lost. She's in Oxenfurt, you say? Well, maybe she hasn't left. Maybe she'll hear me out.
You can always try. Wouldn't get my hopes up, though.
I shall try. I must. Life is pointless without her and Anna.
Well, you
I've
still have the
nothing to lose.
booze, you drunk
Incidentally,
idiot.
what of my Annie? Learned anything?
Nothing
Yeah.
yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you
Information.
to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Oh, we're going back to Ciri, I guess.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Every
Not
time I
bad.
see Ciri,
Not bad
I
at
feel
all.
like
But
she
who goes
belongs
boar hunting
as a
with a
child
sword?
more to
No
Gerald
bow
than
at
the
hand, no spear. My sword was all I
Emperor.
had.
She looks so much like
Well,
Gerald.
you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Care more.
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads as I recall.
Well,
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword.
she is
Know
a
any
witcher.
of them potions?
Not so much.
She is a witch.
A bit.
Her.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a proper.
Oh,
All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
bro.
Perhaps you'd care to wager.
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh,
Oh, that won't do it all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman.
The horse is mine.
oh.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
You will
I'd
not.
not
win.
drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
I will save before that so I cannot lose. Because I need my sword, you know.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop!
Alright. Well, as I see, we are here, very nice in this space. We have a great,
Come on,
you know, like view of the mountains and the tower and the back of the Baron.
don't you embarrass us!
And anyway, guys, this video I will try to make a little bit smaller because I think gets a better response from viewers. And we'll continue from here next time. I'll try to post as fast as possible the next video. So I will see you next time. You know? Thank you for being here. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment if you want to see more, and subscribe if you like my content. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you next time and stay safe. Goodbye.